You're not gonna like this video, but I have to be absolutely honest with you. We've been noticing quite a few things and shifts in crypto space right now, and especially in Bitcoin, something that is making me a bit worried. And something that is honestly is making me adjust my price targets for Bitcoin in general. So let me just give you everything in due time. Please be reasonable. Don't hate me in the comments. I'm just simply giving you exactly what I see in the market and what my team sees and the team of traders that we have in the company. So yes, Bitcoin is looking fantastic. We're getting to $101,000. And generally speaking, if you actually look at my targets, my targets in general for Bitcoin have been, where is it? There it is. So my targets for Bitcoin have been historically a minimum of 200,000 and up to like 300,000. So median target in 2025 for, let's say, after summer, somewhere in the peak bull run, maybe like $250,000. However, unfortunately, guys, I need to be adjusting this target, and I'm going to explain exactly why I am actually, and if you can see, we're actually coming up on a very important, massive long-term resistance in Bitcoin as well. Let me explain everything, and let me explain which play could be a bit more interesting than Bitcoin play, and you will actually understand my worry here. Just quickly, the updates on trades actually looking quite good. Ethereum is doing quite well. If we're gonna, do another dip, I'll probably add a bit more to this trade. SPX is not doing much, but actually, right here, our meme coins are trying to perform a little bit. Some of them are doing well, some not so much. Lucy is not doing much. Lux has pumped a little bit, but we're still waiting for this Christmas Santa rally. So as I told you before, actually in Ethereum, I showed this to you before, that we have literally another 7 days until the historic time when usually Ethereum pumps. Always, every year, except for 2021, they're going into the bear market, Ethereum pumped like crazy into the parabolic move in between December 10th and 20th. Never later. So this is it right here, the 3 dotted lines. So maybe until then, we'll consolidate and finally go into the pump, which usually historically happens. But this is just the update. And certainly, guys, I'm trading over on Bybit. You can see I'm trading also over on Femex. And for example, for Femex, you can claim up to $8,500 in welcome rewards if you use my link down in the description of this video. Femex has quite a few interesting orders and technical stuff that other exchanges don't have. So if you're a pro trader, this would be also a good option for you. And until the 22nd of December, you can actually claim up to $500 rebate and cashback on your initial deposit, but up to $500 and 20%, up to 20% of your initial deposit in cash. So go use it to your advantage. And if you want to go, for example, for Bybit, then you can trade on Bybit and you can claim up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses with my exclusive link down in the description of this video. And you can also claim up to 42% discount on trading fees. So I think that this is even better than the bonuses. But anyway, go check it out, get yourself some bonuses, and let's go. So first of all, let me give you some updates, which is also feeding the narrative, which is what is making me think about adjusting my target for Bitcoin, and certainly I'm going to give you that target at the end of the video. So if you look at Ethereum, but I'll just give you all the pieces first. If you look at ETH yesterday, 300 million, and see, like, it's been increasing. So the last 10 days have been absolutely insane for Ethereum. When Bitcoin, yeah, they're still accumulating a lot, but remember, we always expected maybe for Ethereum, expected about 20% of Bitcoin's volume. But right now, some of the days, actually, there is more Ethereum purchases than that of Bitcoin. It's pretty incredible. Like one day here, BlackRock didn't buy any Bitcoin at all. Like here, for example, 0. But on the same day, they bought $74 million worth of ETH. So they actually bought ETH instead of Bitcoin. So this is also something that is feeding the narrative, which I want to convey to you guys here. And also, one piece of news you should be paying attention to, which is making me a bit worried, to be honest. And that is that we're going to see what is the decision, because the decision on the interest rate cut is coming up, and you need to fucking pay attention to it. I think it's going to be very important, because if the market is currently pricing in a rate cut, if they do decide to not do a rate cut just because of this PPI and CPI that recently came out, which is, to be honest, 6 out of the last 7 PPI inflation reports have been revised higher. And if you look at the chart, I mean, the inflation is going up. This is no bueno. This is not good. So we'll have to keep you guys posted about this, so subscribe and hit that notification bell. But all of this is kind of being tamed by so many huge things that are happening. Like the Japanese lawmaker asked government to create national Bitcoin reserve. It's insane. So Japan is starting to actually even think about it. And certainly, just a quick reminder, if you guys, don't want to learn how to trade, you don't want to, analyze the charts, you don't want to be me who's spending 12 hours in the fucking phone with his team of traders, then, picking these meme coins and just trading and etc., then you can actually join our trading club, which actually has a copy trading feature where you just click one button and you can actually automatically copy everything we do, the entire bull market. I'm going to leave a link to Crollo Invest Club, Crollo Trading Club, down in the description of this video. Go join it. It's going to be worth your time and money, and the community is fucking fantastic. So, and there is copy trading that is available only to our exclusive members on the inside. So we're seeing so much positivity from Japan coming out, like so many news. Governments, Russia, China, United States, Donald Trump, so many things are happening. And as it's actually posted here, Trump, the president of the United States, is calling for $150,000 Bitcoin. Jerome Powell is comparing Bitcoin to gold. The Fed, the chairman of Federal Reserve, is comparing Bitcoin to gold. BlackRock is saying to invest 2% into Bitcoin, multi-trillion-dollar asset manager. Michael Saylor actually blasted $8 billion into Bitcoin at $100,000. And what does it do? Where is the price? The price is still at 100,000. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of slowly grinding up. But as this tweet says here, what will it take to go higher? Like, honestly, with all the crazy shit that we're seeing in the market right now, Bitcoin, in my opinion, we should have broken this resistance long ago. I should have been at 120,000, 125,000. Parabolic moves, boom, boom, boom. It's not happening. Why? It's so huge. It's so hard to pull it. There is also a lot of selling pressure from old holders that are actually dumping right now, and they're making money, like millions and billions of dollars. So there's a lot of selling pressure despite a lot of buying pressure. And with these kinds of huge, great news, and the price isn't really performing that crazily well, it makes you wonder. And this is what I want you to pay attention to in the ETFs. There is a lot more inflow into ETH percentage-wise. Right now, there's more interest in it, and I think that there is a reason for it. And let me explain this. That's why I'm saying, and then I'm going to give you my updated Bitcoin price target. So Microsoft, as you might remember, they actually decided to not go with the strategic Bitcoin reserve. But if you actually read into what they posted in their report, they're saying that they're actually open to Ethereum ETF as long as they can collect staking income. As you might remember, SEC actually said that no, staking is not great, so it's actually not going to pass. So remove staking and then it's going to be okay. But Gary Gensler is finally gone. So, and I'm pretty sure that the next SEC chair is going to be crypto friendly because it's Trump's administration. And we're going to finally have staking introduced into the ETF. And once this happens, guys, remember that Ethereum is actually at certain metrics of the ecosystem. It's actually deflationary. So it's going to be the first deflationary asset on Wall Street that also pays more dividends than 90% of stocks on the S&P 500. You can imagine what's going to happen to the price of Ethereum. Look at Donald Trump's World Liberty Financial. It just spent $2.3 million not on Bitcoin, on Chainlink, of all things. I mean, it's a great project, but it's not Bitcoin. It's not one of those biggest ones like top 3. It's Chainlink, which is huge, great, and whatever, but it's not Bitcoin. And if you look at the total holding, where is Bitcoin? There's no Bitcoin. Trump is holding $56 million worth of Ethereum, but no Bitcoin. This is surprising. This is interesting, isn't it? And then we stumble upon this right here. BlackRock's Ethereum has smashed past $3 billion in inflows, which I just showed you, as experts see Ethereum hitting $15,000. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is just telling me that there's going to be a lot of... That's why we're actually, if you look at Bitcoin dominance, which short term anything can happen, but overall it has lost a very, very major support. Hopefully it's not going to go back above it. And normally when we lose this support in Bitcoin dominance, usually this leads into a massive, massive alt season. It has always been like this historically. So hopefully we're actually standing at this point right here and right now. So for us, generally speaking, I think Ethereum is so much more interesting than Bitcoin. If you're actually gonna check my price targets for Bitcoin, I think that this was this old chart where I actually had my targets. So here were my targets, yes. So 200,000 worst case scenario, 300,000 best case scenario. And the median for me, median target for 2025 was $250,000 per Bitcoin. But seeing what we were saying right now, I think I'm going to be reducing my minimum target from 200,000 down to 150. Because I would not be surprised if Bitcoin hits 150 and that's about it. And we're going to just consolidate, go into the massive parabolic Ethereum move, because, and the catalyst of which could probably be staking and the reintroduction of staking into the ETF. And then the rest of the altcoins, like all the coins, run, and then bear market. And then Bitcoin drops down to maybe 50K, 70K. And then next bull run, we actually go into this super cycle as an option, because so many things need to come together for a super cycle. And in our opinion, it still probably is, unfortunately, early. We could be wrong, but seeing that so much positivity is happening right now and we're barely still standing at 100,000, which is beautiful. But all the things we have and this crazy multi-billion-dollar accumulation from ETFs, and we're still not at 150. What the fuck is it going to take to get to 150? I hope I'm wrong, but that's why I'm more focused right now on Ethereum than I am on Bitcoin. And that's why I'm reducing my long-term target on Bitcoin from 250 down to 150, 200. But with Ethereum, probably I'll be increasing it from 10K average target to 12,500. Because if they do reintroduce staking, oh my God, I think that maybe they will become even more interested in ETH than Bitcoin. So, and then we're gonna just see crazy runs. Anyway, this is, guys, all I got for you. Remember about the bonuses on Femex, on Bybit, down in the description of this video, about the trading club if you want to use a copy trading feature where you just copy all we do for the whole bull run and just drink a margarita somewhere at Maldives. It's up to you, and it's available, link down in the description of this video. And as always, peace and love, Thomas Krallo. Stay smart, stay rich, enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.